I personally picked out every aspect of the wedding, but I never imagined it would be as beautiful as it ended up being. It was amazing. I thought the ESPN zone for the rehearsal dinner would be a really cool choice because I had the princess wedding, and so I figured why not give him a fun boys sports rehearsal dinner.
Place. Cheese fries are the best.
We did go back and had cheese fries again 2 days after the wedding.
Yeah.
It was just really calm. We all had our space, and a lot of the girls had never had the airbrush makeup before, and so that was fun to watch them. And my littlest junior bridesmaid, she total tomboy. She hates makeup, hates dresses. That was fun to see her get all dressed up and done up. She's probably the only dog that's not a service dog that can say she stayed at the Disneyland Hotel. She was an angel. Besides the fact that she wouldn't get off my dress, she thought we put that down for her. Everybody expected me to have a extravagant, just really expensive dress. It was the first dress I tried on, and I just said, oh, that's pretty, I want to try that on, and I tried it on and never wanted to take it off.
I did wake up in the morning. Nobody else wanted to wake up, so I said, why wake up? And I laid back down and went back to sleep until about 1:30.
The color of the flowers that they had were coordinated with the colors that we had for the wedding. It was just amazing.
Oh, I noticed all the flowers.
All of my bridesmaids and my mom, and we all got together and we walked out the door together, and at once you heard everybody go, oh. I remember walking down the steps and seeing 15 security guards over here and 10 over here, and it was fun. I felt like a important movie star. Even right before, as I was sitting in the carriage, I was never nervous. I waited my whole life for that, and I was more excited than nervous. I guess there was a duck that had been sitting in the bushes, and the horse scared it, and it started flying around the carriage and freaking out, and its only exit was to fly right through the carriage. And I was like, oh my goodness, I got attacked by a duck.
We all three were standing there having to use the bathroom so bad. We're shaking our legs, and we had to stay still. We had to stand there.
I mean, just to look out and see all these people who are so important to you. And my mom doesn't really get dressed up a lot, and neither does his mom. I just thought they looked perfect. And I could hear the heart from where I was sitting. And just knowing that my girls were walking down there with all the boys. And I mean, his boys mean just as much to me as my girls did. My dad walked me down the aisle. I really thought he just wasn't going to be able to do it. I mean, he was a wreck at the rehearsal. But I think he got it all out the night before, and I was very proud of him.
He goes, what do I do now?
I do.
Just go sit down.
And so Sean and I both whispered to him, go sit down now. I was never nervous. I was just so anxious because everybody was always talking about her dress. I just wanted to see, that's a pretty nice dress. She puts on makeup and gets all dolled up every day, but that time topped all the other times. She looked perfect. Ex-NFL football player, big Tommy Taylor.
He's like an uncle to me, so I remember when we first started dating, he was the big Tommy that was always intimidating to Kyle.
I guess we were the third couple he's married, so the only thing he ever kept saying to me was 3-0, 3-0. The candles that wouldn't light.
The lighter they had for us didn't work. And he kept trying, and I was like, oh goodness. So Tommy's fumbling in his pockets, trying to find some matches, and then by the time we finally got it lit, it blew right out with the wind.
At least it lit.
That's the only thing that went wrong. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Jonathan and Angela kept hiding me. They didn't want me to see it. And I was like, I planned this. I know everything that's in there. But I was really glad they did that because I had no idea. I mean, the castle, the fireworks, and the behind the castle.
The whole room just had something else to look at that you didn't notice when you first walked in.
Seize the moments. I thought it would be fun because it was actually Ian's birthday to make a big deal out of him and let him sing, and did a really good job. And then our flower girl,
you're with me tonight.
She'd been practicing that song for us. She was cute. I cannot believe how many compliments we've gotten on that video. I think it was amazing that the distant family that didn't really know the story about us, they all got to see how we met and all the cute little stories. So that was awesome. Yeah. Everybody that worked there knew who we were, and they knew we were the ones that were in the honeymoon suite, so they'd say, good morning, Mrs. McGowie, and it was fun to hear that every morning. Every day we got different surprises delivered to our room from Disney. Everybody just kept coming up and saying, This is the most magical wedding we've ever been to, the most romantic, the most amazing. It's nice to hear all that because 2 years of planning and
All the time and effort.
yeah, wanting to pull my hair out with planning it, and yeah, my mom was right there with me the whole time, helping me. Everybody noticed every aspect and every little detail. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful.